championship. They are the Pikeville Panthers. Head coach Chris McNamee. Student athletes Jeb Wilkerson, Sam Wright, and Brendan Anthony. Coach, comments on the game, please.
Just super proud of our guys. I thought came out, played extremely hard. I thought our defense kept us in the ball game. The whole game, really. I think getting that first score, Brendan running that first score was good for us. But just overall, great game plan by our coaches, great execution by our players.
Questions from the media? Just acknowledge, raise your hand. Far, go ahead.
Hey, Brendan, just kind of talk about this playoff goal from Diana, and to cap it off tonight with another great performance. And I know you're probably critical around, but just kind of talk about what you've been seeing running the ball. Because, I mean, you break some big plays in the playoffs.
Well, at the end of the season, I wasn't getting as much carries, but going into the playoffs, inevitably running the ball would be big for the team. And when it came down to those closer games, I had to do what I had to do for my team and run the ball.
Right there, go ahead.
Coach, you talked about, we talked the other day, you said you wanted to come here and kind of do what brought you here, right? You were able to really obviously cause a lot of problems for Grayson. Their offensive line really kind of shown over the last few weeks that they've been able to give their rushers time to make big plays. We kind of took that off the table today. Talk about your defensive effort and kind of preventing them from getting any of explosive plays.
I think Coach Sullivan and his defensive staff do a great job getting these guys lined up. I think they give you a lot of different formations. We were able, Sam was able to get us lined up all evening, and once you get lined up, you said effort, and that's what these guys do. Rally to the ball. We didn't give up too many big plays, if any. So just an outstanding effort from our defense. I think our front line, Jackson Wilkerson doesn't come off the field, plays offense and defense. Drew Ferguson, Lane Ford in there, nose, and Blake Cotto at the other end. I think do a really good job of front foot.
Right here, right here.
Sam, can you walk us through that early interception and what you think it did for this team's momentum going forward?
That's a play that we'd seen on film. They ran a lot of trick plays, so we had seen that and saw the pass backwards, and then I saw the guy breaking up the middle, and I just went and got it. No, it wasn't my zone, but I saw it and I read it, and I went and got it. And I think that helped shift the momentum, got our offense back out there, and they were able to score on that drive. So I think that was a big momentum shifter for us.
Right here in the middle.
Coach, in that interception in the third quarter, what did you see on that play, and then how pivotal was that for your all to end up coming out with that win?
Well, that was huge. I think Sam tipped it, and then Deontay came in with a big hit, and then Weston Bevins made a heck of a play, catching that ball before it hit the ground. So just great effort, and again, people getting to the football allowed us to get that interception.
Right here.
Hey, Coach, you got a couple of seniors, part of a great senior class there, 3-time state champions, along with my personal Class A player of the year, Brendan Anthony. But talk about the distinct tradition at Pikeville, the football history, and what does it mean to you becoming today that you as the all-time winningest head coach in Pikeville High School football history?
I think I tell everybody all the time, you win with good people. And I've always been fortunate enough to surround myself with good people and great players. We've got great players that come through. Expectations are high, but I remember all these guys when they were in junior high. Really giving a great effort. They look up to these high school guys, and now we've got kids that are looking up to them. And it's just a great community of support, not just the football program. We have great support for our football program, but also for our school. Their parents sacrifice a lot for them to be here. These boys sacrifice a lot. All three of these guys right here, Brendan punctured lung in week 2. Sam messed up his ankle and his arm in week 3 and 4. Jeb's had a bad shoulder for the past couple of weeks. So just tough-nosed kid, knows what it takes to get out there and get the job done.
Right here.
Coach, I believe the last time y'all played racing, y'all didn't have Brendan Anthony. How much of an X factor was he today? And then also, I believe you were part of the '87 team that got the first repeat in the first year. What is it like going through it again this year as a coach?
Well, it's just we talk about Brendan first, and you can see what kind of difference he's made. But he'll be the first to tell you the credit goes to the offensive line, those receivers getting down there blocking, enable him to run some of those big runs. Just gets the hard nose runs. He's got enough speed to break away from people. Just does a great job. And then as far as First state championship, I'm so old I can't really remember, but it was a big deal in our community, and they were able to run 3 in a row, and we haven't been able to do that since then. So just a great accomplishment for these guys. Super proud.
Right here.
Brendan, you made a difference all over today. Can you talk about what an early touchdown like the one you had today does to get things going for this team?
Well, going back to last year, watching Blake Birchfield take the first play to the house, and we talked about it all week, how big of a momentum shift that does for the entire stand, and it does for our team. And doing that really changed momentum and got us going on defense as well.
Final questions. Go ahead on the end. Final question.
Coach, just kind of talk about that almost month layoff in the middle of the season. It's kind of tough that almost 3 weeks off, right or wrong. But it seemed like it gave your guys time to heal. Is that one of those things that turned out to be a positive for you guys in the middle of the season that kind of helped with this?
Yeah, I think we were able to heal up a little bit, but I think mainly I'm just proud of these guys because to go 3 weeks without a football game, I don't want anybody else in the state to do that. For these guys to keep their focus, come out and practice. We practice 4 days a week, give them a day off here and there. Just come out and give the effort. A lot of times when you have an off week, kids kind of sit back and don't focus as much as we should. But to have 3 weeks off, super proud of these guys for being able to come out, get work done, get better each day. And that's what, and they'll tell you too, it's in practice. Sam's our starting free safety. He's our scout team free safety. These guys are both offensive and defensive, but we got players making players better all over the field.
Coach McNamee, congratulations to you and the Pikeville Panthers on the championship.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, gentlemen.